Hi, I'm Rick, Cooking with Rick, stories about food. Today I'm going to do, I don't know, it's called pork Spitzatine, all right? And I'll do it with some roasted potatoes with it. My mother-in-law made it one way and my father-in-law made it another way. And my wife made it. Kind of put the three together, kind of go with the one with my wife more so than the others because, hey, you know, she's my wife, right? So anyhow, so I have some small potatoes, and you know that's pretty simple. What you do is just cut them in half, right? And you just throw them into this here. We'll throw into this bowl here. What I'm doing with that is I'll cut them all up, and then I'm going to put them on a sheet. And I use parchment paper, and I sprayed the parchment paper with oil. So when it's finished, you take everything out. You just throw out the paper. You don't have to go and scrub and clean up the pot. So this is what we're doing right now. So let me start on this here, and we'll get all these potatoes done. We're gonna pre-cook it in the microwave. And that's a shortcut. You know, I've done some videos outdoors and where I had to have a pot water and boil the potatoes in there before I could roast them. And you know, it's just so quick. We put them in the microwave and pop it. But make sure when you put stuff in the microwave that you cover it. And I love these guys, but every time I open up the microwave, boom, I got to clean it. Well, that's all right. I mean, that's what you do. You clean as you go. I mean, you gotta learn that, especially for guys. I mean, who want to cook at home. I mean, the wife loves you to cook. That's great, but she wants you to clean up too. She doesn't want you to leave all this mess there that she's got to do it. All right, you know. So what I found is, as I work, I clean. I mean, I got nobody else around here who's going to help me out, so to clean it. So I got to do that. So anyway, what to do is we're going to fry garlic with the pork, but we're going to fry the whole garlic clove, like this. So when you peel the garlic, you can do it. I got these little garlics. I don't these small ones here. You know, in Italian they call them ciballs or something like that. I don't, you know. Anyway, and you break them out, and then I got some regular garlics. And then I got the mini potatoes, which I'll add some carrots and some onions and stuff in there. I you know, whatever I can make. I'm going to roast that in the oven. All right. Oh, what we've done is we've cut up all these potatoes into. Actually, you want to cut them into bite-sized pieces. You know what I mean? We have some carrots here, which we're cut up too. So them in here too. What we're going to do is we're going to put all this into the microwave, nuke it for a while. You know, that's what they call it, right? And I have these pieces of garlic I'm putting in here too. So there's a whole clove of garlic. It's unpeeled, and that's what we're going to do with the pork. But I'm going to try some in here. Like I said, the great thing about cooking here is I'm cooking at the VFW, is that I can experiment a bit. You know, hey, I do a little bit of parsley in there. I'm going to put in some pancetta. Pancetta, you know, the Italian bacon. And again, and we're going to put it into the microwave. Now comes the trick. We want to help it a little bit more. We have some, I told you I got a tub of lard. You know, lard's cool. I mean, you really don't have to refrigerate it, you know, but you do have to be able to open it. Here we go. Got it. I got a spoon here, so do a spoonful, right? All right, the important part. We're going to put it into the microwave, but you got to cover it. If you don't cover it, I mean, everything splatters all over the place, like I was saying before in the microwave. So you don't want to do that. I can put this in here. Oh, I'm cutting up some squash, but I'm not going to put the squash in potatoes because that can roast in the oven by itself, all right? But the carrots and the potatoes need a little bit of help. When we finish it, when we take it out, then we'll season it, all right? So let's remove my sign, all right? I'll set that in there. I got to get a paper towel, and then we'll cover it up, and then we'll cook it for about maybe 3 minutes. We'll see. Let's back to the squash. Again, very simple. Just you peel it that way. You want to make it look right. So we got that right. I have actually lines that run down on it, so you can pretty much get it. So we could cut it full or remove the piece and just cut it in half, and then you know just. Okay, move back up, see how it happens. Check it out. Hey, look at that clean microwave. Oh yeah, I did it. Oh, wait. Let me see what we got here. All right, so now I have some olive oil, which I'm going to put in here. I'm going to mix this potatoes here with it, all right? So let's put some black pepper. I have black pepper here, and I'll just do some here, and let's do some in here. Alrighty. We need some little bit of salt. I have sea salt. Remember, when you salt as you go. I mean, you know, you don't salt at the end. You salt while you do. All right. So we put some salt in here. Right? Okay. All right. Now I got some garlic powder. So let's throw some garlic powder in here. Alrighty. That'll help it out. You okay? Just back. What else we have here? We have basil. Hey, why not some basil leaves? Actually, I don't know if you can see it, but I got one of these old basil plants I picked up in the supermarket, and I'm playing with it, and then I put it into a little vase, and here it is. Hey, well, that little string there is to I put some sticks in it to keep it together. Half string when you need it, so I left it on that. All right, so we got here. Oregano always works good with potatoes. I call that the Italian herb. Now, you know, I have parsley. I have that kind of parsley, and I have fresh parsley. Let's see, maybe I should just put, what do I got? Oh, I got some here. This looks like it. There you go. You notice I know where everything is. All of a sudden, I'm getting good at this. I know where I put things. You got to remember, put things back when you finish using them, or cover them. If you don't, otherwise you'll, where is it? All right. Okay. Okay. All right, my little spoon. I got a little spoon I was using with the Lord. I have the tray, which I put parchment paper on, and I've sprayed it with oil. Meantime, is I'll take breadcrumbs at the end and sprinkle it on, because that'll give it like the crust. So we'll do that. But meantime, set. And then, you know, the important thing, let's go over and wash your hands. And all right, well, what I've done is I've got the zucchini cut up pretty good, ready to go. And I've put some oil on it, and salt and pepper, and I crushed some garlics in there. So I have the pork loin out right now. You see it right here. I'm going to rub it with garlic powder and a whole bunch of stuff, right? See how that works out. And then I'll cut it up in pieces, and we'll put it into the frying pan, and we'll start to fry. So I got my two little towels here. I'm going to take that out, put that over here, and we'll mix that stuff up. All right, we'll see what happens. Here we go. All right. Now let's pull this out. Very careful, because it's, as they say, hot. All right. So okay. So it a bit by doing it in a microwave a bit. That helps it a little bit more, right? The good stuff on it. Well, it's all good stuff, but you know, let's put some of this on here, right? This bowl again. I'm gonna have to wash it. All right. So, you know, just not a big deal. Just put it on the side. All right, and just mix this up a bit. You know, ovens, then it's fine. But now this is way down on the bottom, and you're bending, and it's just awkward. So just take it out, raise the heat. All right. Then when you put this back, then you know, then put it back to your 350. Just let it stay for a while, and then it will catch up. All right. See, now it's going to go up to like 450. When I put it in there, it will drop down to 350. You follow my drift, or my whatever. But I tell you, cooking is fun, and you got to enjoy it, and get your kids involved. All right. I got no kids here now, but I mean, if you have kids, get them involved. Get them say, hey, look, you know, this is what we're doing. You know, don't have them eat all this, you know, fast food. You know, I mean, this is great. Now, sprinkle a little vinegar on here. Why? Hey, you know, give it a little acid. You know, you could put lemon. That would be good too, but I don't have a lemon, so I'm going to use what I got. Try to use what you have. I got vinegar. I got some red wine vinegar. I'm going to sprinkle that on. First, you got some red wine. Shake it up. Here we go. It's vinegar. There you go. Unscrew the top. I'm going to use this later with the other stuff, okay? And then put your finger over this here and kind of like, you know, you don't want to put all of it. You just want to drop it, all right? Now, cover it. Just don't overload it, just a little bit. All right. All right. Okay. So, pot holders would work great, but I ain't got one. So I got little towels. All right, so open this guy up and just put it in. Okay, what we want to do now is we got this piece of pork and we're going to rub it down. What I've done too is I separated a lot of the garlic. Most of the garlic I'm going to put into the frying pan. Right. All right. So in the meantime, get a piece of garlic and just put it in here. And since I'm going to rub it down, you know, to be safe, wear gloves. At home, don't have to do this, or do you? I don't know. But since I'm cooking here and there are people eating, I have to do. You know, it makes sense because I'll be handling the meat. So let's just do, and I'm going to have to rub it down. I'll rub it down with my hand. So I put the garlic on it, right? Crush it, put it on here. And like I said, you have this other piece here. What we want to do is put it in here, in the frying pan, right? So we're going to put some in here, and when it cooks a little bit, I'll just take it out. You don't want to use this part. But try to keep it in an area where everything is so in the same section, right? So you don't. All right, so that's done pretty well. I don't need this anymore, so I can put this on the side, right? Let's put some black pepper on here. I have the actual good black pepper, which would work better. You know, instead of the ground, we're gonna put black pepper on. All right. I do have some parsley, and I'm gonna use the parsley leaves rather than using the fresh parsley. I can control it better, and it's more intense. It gives it a better flavor. And since we're doing a rub down on this, all right, so we have. Now you could add other stuff to it if you wanted to. Sometimes people add cinnamon. I don't. Well, people, they'll have applesauce with pork, right? So you can use cinnamon. I don't know if I have it. If I have cinnamon, I would put it on. I think that might be a bad idea. All right, so we got the parsley here, right? I got a little bit of salt. All right, now that's my contest. Three or four different salts. You tell me which one is which. All right. I don't think so. Or maybe you might know kosher salt because you can actually see it, but I don't know. Sea salt, whatever. Pink salt. Well, pink salt you might know because it's pink, right? Well, anyway. Okay. All right, it's done, right? Do anything else? Actually, and what I did too is like vinegar, and I put some vinegar in here, all right? I think I'm gonna check to see if I got some cinnamon, all right? So put you on hold. I'll put you on hold. Let me go check that out. Okay, I do have the cinnamon, and I put it on. Raise it. Okay, so we raise it to 450. Okay, now wait a second. All right, now take it out. Put it on the stove here. Okay, it looks like it's done now, so let it sit for a while, and then we'll put it back later to get it crispier. All right, what we want to do with the pork is we want to cut it, and it's pretty easy, so we'll just cut it, the knife's pretty sharp. So we'll do it about like here, all right? So we got a piece here, so let's just, cut it here with the garlic, and we're going to do it, and then we're going to throw that in there, but we'll just throw the meat first, all right? With the vinegar in here too, right? You need to brown it, so that's going to be the trick, all right? Cut bread. There you go. How's that? Cutting it in half. Well, let's cut that guy right in half here again. So I'm worried too much about it. We're going to season it anyhow. And let's just cut it in thirds. Might cut some of them up. Let's say pieces that look too big, you can always trim them again. So let's trim them, right? I have the vinegar in there, and I'm just mixing it with the vinegar. After we do it, I might cut it a little bit more. Okay, we've got it pretty well good. All right, here. All right, let's put some olive oil in this, which I have to do, To go, and some butter in here. Just a couple of pieces, yeah. According to Julia, there's always room for butter. She loved butter. I'll put some butter in here too. All right. Now I know in-laws, mom and pop they wouldn't like that. But hey, who's cooking this here? Rick, right? Meanwhile, that's starting to go, and I got this. I want to get rid of this garlic that I put in here. Out of here. I'll put it on this platter, and we'll get. what we're going to do is we'll put the meat in here. All right, so we get rid of what we had here, and we have some. We're going to do a bunch. Some of it. You heard that beep? That means that it's 450. I could put that other stuff back in there, and I might do that in a bit. Well, we got this going here, all right? Okay, looks like pretty good. Let's just throw some in here. And you want to do that. I add those garlics that I did, all right? And we just dump them in. Just put them all, the garlic cloves and everything, all right? You just want to dump it in here, all right? And you can season it. We do have regular black pepper, so let's put some black pepper in here. Oh, black pepper. Okay. I think a little parsley. All right. Okay, what we want to do is put those potatoes back into the oven. The oven's been set at 450, so we'll leave it in for about 5 minutes. This will going to be a little crispy. I put some more oil on the top of it. So,
also, I added some breadcrumbs.
Wine vinegar. So, think that'll good? We'll see what happens. Let's pour some in. All right, got some vinegar in here, all right? And now, let it cook like that for a bit. Let's put the wine in here. Okay, and we do have a nice bowl here, and we'll throw this into that, and we'll see what happens. See how great, by using parchment paper, it works really good. It allows you to, you know, you don't have to scrub this pot down and, you know, the pan down, you know. Well, let's see what this tastes like, and then that's pretty good. Okay, it's finished. And let me try a little piece here. This is pork Spitzatine.
It'll be cooked to 145 degrees.
It has the wine flavor. It has the vinegar flavor to it. And thanks for watching the video. All right.
Please subscribe. Thanks very much.